And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
It is 6:43 on this Tuesday morning, and hey, it's not a bad start to the day. In fact, we're getting closer and closer to the weekend, which I'll give you that outlook in a minute. Right now, the First Warn 5 satellite not showing much in terms of cloud cover. There's a little bit out there, but it's really not taking away from this sunrise view this morning. This view is courtesy of Sky 5 here in Weslaco, and you can see a few clouds out there on the horizon, but really some nice pastel colors out there to enjoy. Also enjoy these temperatures while they last. 77 degrees this morning. The rest of the valley, well, looks a lot like this. 76 in Brownsville to 75 in Harlingen and 79 degrees in McAllen. It is a little humid. It's been like that each morning, but hey, when you compare it to the afternoon, it's not too shabby. This afternoon, we're headed to 95 degrees. That's about 2 degrees above the average for this time of year. Nothing record breaking, but it'll feel like it because those heat index values will be up near 105 again this afternoon. So yeah, a very hot and sticky day across deep South Texas. The satellite and radar across the Lone Star State shows just a few isolated showers popping up, but for the most part, a lot of the rain is starting to taper off. We do have some drier air moving into the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. You can see the dry air in the brown. The moist air would be in the blue, so you can see all of that kind of retreating. So whenever you get drier air in the upper levels, that kind of squashes the rain chances. It'll keep a little bit around. I'll show you. Let's use future tracking. We'll start the clock at 6. You'll notice that throughout the morning, the clouds will kind of build up in the sky, mainly over in southern Cameron County, and maybe a little bit of that drifting into the upper valley today. But overall, partly to mostly sunny with an isolated shower or two, and that's about it, mainly popping up from I-69C going east. West of that has a smaller chance for that shower to pop up. It's still a chance, but really there's just going to be an isolated shower or two each afternoon. And as the week goes on, those rain chances get slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. So get ready for the heat to be back in full force, though. I mean, the heat index values will be up near 105 degrees plus for the next several days. We could be even reaching triple digits by the end of the weekend going into next week. We'll turn rather breezy on Sunday, too. So if you have plans outdoors, not only do you need to stay hydrated, but carry something weighted to hold your stuff down. We're tracking the tropics on Channel 5 News this morning, taking a look at the Gulf. Everything is nice and quiet for now. We do have Hurricane Fernandez still out there in the Pacific, moving west to northwest, and watch it now as it moves over into that cooler water and also encounters some wind shear. It looks like this system will drop down to a tropical storm status by midweek, maybe even later on this evening. Now it'll keep moving to the west-northwest toward the Hawaiian Islands and kind of fall apart that to just a tropical wave. Now we also have Tropical Storm Dawn situated in the Atlantic, and it's going to continue its westward track over the Windward Islands today. And this particular system looks like it'll continue as a tropical storm. It could strengthen, but we think for the most part, at this point in time, that it's going to continue to weaken as it gets closer to Venezuela over the next few days. So something that we'll keep an eye out on. Let's take a look here at our own coastal forecast. A moderate chop building on the bay today. Seas will average 1 to 3 feet. Fishermen, your high tide is at 8:19 this morning. What a better way to start the day than a little bit of fishing. Let's look at your valley high temperatures city by city. 100 for you in Edinburg, 101 in McAllen and Rio Grande City. Then we head over to Weslaco and Harlingen will be at 97, 96 for you in Raymondville to 94 in Brownsville, 88 degrees if you're spending your day on the island. So yeah, hot and humid. Not too breezy, maybe a little bit of gusty winds there in the second half of the day. We can gust near 23 miles per hour. Nothing really bad. 97 will follow to 77 tonight, 98 for tomorrow and for Thursday. As we head into Friday, however, we taper down those rain chances even more, sending us back up to 99 degrees and again breezy and humid to wrap up this Sunday forecast. And then as we head into next week, triple-digit heat returns. Your overnight lows between 77 and 79 degrees for the next 7 nights. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.